Alright, what is going on, guys? Spiteful host back again, coming at you with the news. Now, I was not expecting to get news on Ulquiorra and Full Hollow Ichigo being the new Resurrection characters. A lot of people were saying that we were getting the Resurrection news today. I knew so I had a feeling we would be getting it today, but I did not know that it was going to be Ulquiorra and Full Hollow Ichigo. For those that are unaware, Ulquiorra and Full Hollow Ichigo were given their 6-star update actually like 6 to 7 months after Dangai and Full Hollow and Aizen came out. So them getting their resurrections earlier is quite interesting in my opinion. I'm definitely interested to see exactly what they're gonna do in like the future updates. As of right now, I think that Green Kenpachi is probably the best resurrected character. I could be wrong, that's just my opinion, but going into it, I hope what I want to see is Ulquiorra get more range on his third strong attack and more hits on his second, and I want Ichigo to get either a 50% bruiser or flurry. I don't know if they'll give flurry like that though. We'll see. All right, so Ulquiorra 966 stamina, 681 attack, and 759 spiritual pressure. Damn. Okay. This is actually much higher than average attack for a character with spiritual pressure based. He does have frenzy unless they removed it, which would be stupid. Okay, so he gets normal attack damage as the soul trait. That's interesting. So 681 attack, 759 spiritual pressure, average defense and focus, below average stamina, strong attack damage 20%, normal attack damage 16% as his soul traits, long reach 20% and bruiser 20%. Pretty standard for melee characters. What I'm interested in is nah, I mean he wouldn't be as strong as a Senkaizen, but using him as a hybrid link, I mean that could be somewhat useful, honestly. Devastation 40%. He does have frenzy, sprinter +1, so nothing too crazy. Like I said, the issues that Ulquiorra has. Excuse me, let me get a drink of water. The issues that Ulquiorra has stems more from his range and his the amount of hits that he does. He actually only had one hit on his second strong attack lunge, like his lunge. So him having frenzy just guaranteed that you would guard break. My problem with it is you either guard break and you hit them, or you don't hit them and then your guard break is completely useless because you only have one hit in that entire lunge, which in my opinion is not a good thing. Lanza del Relampago, strong attack damage. Okay, we already go into this character. Ichigo, Orihime, and Aizen are the power-up materials. The resurrection rings with the garbage drop rate. Dude, these rings are harder to get than actual 5-star banner characters, bro. I'm telling you. I think I did like 25. No, I did 40 soul tickets, and Caleb was kind enough to bless me with 3 resurrection rings. That thank you, Caleb. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, so going into it, Full Hollow Ichigo, 755 attack, very high. Spiritual pressure 696, pretty high for a NAD character. Average defense focus, below average stamina. That's just how it is for these older characters. A Rancor killer, normal attack damage 20%. Last ditch survival rate 80%. Now it's not 100%, but don't let it fool you. 80% is still incredibly high. Putting this on like Sajin or something like that, I guess you don't really. Nah, you don't use Sajin in PvP. What am I talking about? Long reach, bruiser 40%. Bruiser 40%. What did he have before? All right, so I just pulled it up. His 6-star on my other monitor, and it looks like the only upgrade he's getting is the bruiser from 30% to 40%, the lasted survival rate, and he'll most likely get innate changes into his NAD. So that's gonna be quite interesting. I don't know exactly what they'll do to him. You know what? While I actually have this up, I might as well check out. While I have this up, I'm actually gonna check out Ulquiorra and see what they changed on him. Alright, so they gave him long reach 20% instead of 10%. That's the only change they really did into Ulquiorra. So that's good to know. Either way, this is pretty hype. I don't know if I should be hyped or not, but the changes that they're doing to Ulquiorra and Full Hollow Ichigo are very minimal unless they like increase the range, like the radius for their strong attacks and the innate amount of hits that they'll actually deal. So Ulquiorra, the only real change, like I said, his long reach was upgraded to 20% and he got a normal attack damage 16% link, which is kind of to be honest. However, Full Hollow Ichigo got an increase of 10% to his bruiser, so he has a 40% bruiser instead of 30%. He has a NAD link 20% already built in, which is good with his soul trait, and he's also getting a last ditch 80% link, which is actually pretty damn good. But my issue right now is for this Ichigo to really be viable, I feel like he's gonna need Frenzy, or he's gonna need a not necessarily a much higher bruiser, but he definitely needs a he needs like Flurry or something to combat this killer, because this Espada killer, in my opinion, actually holds him back when it comes to PvE content. And even if they give him Flurry, I don't think that he would necessarily break the meta in PvP simply because he doesn't have Flurry. There's not really many Espadas in PvP besides Halibel and Ulquiorra. Halibel's kind of widespread, but at the same time, she's a limited time unit, so there's really not that many of her roaming around PvP. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me know in the comments below how hyped you guys are. I'm definitely gonna be working on them like immediately, like as of right now. Once I'm done recording, I'm farming these raids. I don't even care. Like, I want these characters maxed out ASAP. I'm definitely gonna put like 400 soul tickets into trying to get 10 rings, because God knows how Caleb likes to bless me on that regards. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all know this, guys. Grind on, catch them, pick me up, stay blessed. I wish you the best of luck in your summons, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.